Yes, hello everybody, this is Ray from Race United and I'm back again. Commiserations to Ghana, we've lost. But hey, Uruguay didn't make it, so I'm happy. That's all sinister stuff. But it doesn't matter. History would tell us something else. Anyway, let's come back down to earth. Now, I haven't done a lot of videos about Pi utility platforms, and I haven't done a lot because I've not had a lot of updates. But lately, I've come by or I've stumbled upon something, and I thought the community need to know, because if you don't know, then I'm keeping it to myself, and I can't be keeping things to myself. Then what will be the point of having this community, this YouTube channel? Do you know what I mean? So I took it upon myself to come out here and deliver this news, as it were, if you may call it so, and see how you purport it to be, or how you may interpret it to be, because it entails quite a bit. So it may take a little while. I hope not, but it may take a little while in this particular segment because I'm going to do a lot of talking. I've got some football game to watch, but I thought, let me do this before I watch this game. I think it's Netherlands versus the United States. Yes, USA, USA, USA. Don't worry. I said when I'm doing this video, it is the 3rd of December, 2022. So, listen. I'm going to talk a lot about some major Pi utility updates. And so, stay tuned till the end of the video and let's, dissect this whole thing. Without further ado, you know what to do. Smash that like button, guys. Smash the subscriber button. Become a member. The membership has dwindled, but I still have hope, high hopes, that my people that, obviously, probably, don't remember that their memberships have come to an end would renew it, and the ones that have deliberately cancelled it, please come back and let's enjoy the community. I do have a Telegram group for the members with whom I delve deep into things, and so if you want to be part of that community as well, or that exclusive club, become a member and let's all join in and discuss things in depth, things I can't talk about on YouTube. I will be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. This is Ray from Race United. Listen, you know how I do my things. So this particular video, I'm gonna talk a little bit about some context. Lately it's all about context, so you put things into perspective and let people understand where you're coming from. Now, a few days ago, before I recorded this video, on the 1st of December 2022, I've recorded another video, which I think I've released. Yeah, I might have released it, or as and when you guys will be watching this video, I would have released that particular video. So I can't talk about it now. I can't talk about it. So obviously, it's to do with the founder of Binance, of course, his name, Changpeng Zhao. Now, Changpeng Zhao, in short, CZ or CZ, who emanates from China originally, but is now a citizen of Canada. He obviously said something which was extremely significant. He said, utility value. If something is used by people, it has value. Remember that. Generally speaking, the more people who use it, the higher the value and liquidity. So once he spoke about it, obviously I released a video, which you guys have already watched. I believe by now it's gone viral. I hope so. And it's stated a lot of things in there, which you might find interesting. I might also put it here as one of the cards, so you may be able to watch it if you haven't yet done so. This brought my attention to something. Of course, I've heard a few things about Pi utility and what's to come in future. But when I saw somebody who is so influential, or somebody as influential as Changpeng Zhao, I thought, you know what, it's about time I did a video about it. And of course, reference him in this particular video as well. So I am paying homage to our dear influencer, our dear crypto crypto wealthy person, CZ Binance. If you want to check him out on Twitter, you could do so. He's a very influential person. He's the founder of Binance, which will, remember I'm saying which will, incorporate Pi as one of their major crypto assets on Binance. So it is going to happen once we get onto the open network. But in this particular video, I am going to be centered around the major Pi utility updates, which I'm going to give you in the next part of this video. And please enjoy it. Enjoy every bit of the videos I released lately, because they are going to be news based, they are going to be updates based, and they're going to be interactive based. So as and when you're watching this, remember, my live shows as well will be coming very soon once I'm able to sort out the technical issue I told you I was having. I'll keep, lamenting on that. So once that happens, the live shows will resume and we'll go back to our interactions where you and I would have exchanges in our views and opinions and suggestions and stuff. I will be right back. All right, enough of the talking. I'm back. Smash that like button, guys. I forgot to tell you that. Smash the subscriber button and, of course, become a member. Let's grow the membership. So let's delve deep into the content now. So in this particular content, I'm going to tell you a few things which happened a few weeks ago. Sometime in October, November, we had a Pi hackathon at top universities, which were posted on on yours and mine, or our accounts, our Pi accounts, the pages, the home pages. And on there, obviously, we saw a few pictures here and there, as to what was happening and what the core team have been up to, whilst we weren't aware of. And now they made us aware of what they've been up to. Very interestingly, I delved deep. I always do that. I went to my sources, asked them things about Pi utility and the correlation between the hackathons at the top universities in the United States and Pi network. So I was given some detailed information about why that happened or why that occurred, some of which we are aware of, but obviously there are some other stuff that you and I may not have been aware of until now. So you are going to be aware of certain reasons why those hackathons were held at certain or some selected top universities in the United States. So if we look here, we look on our screen, we are going to see obviously what happened on our home pages. So you can see that. If you look on your screen right now, you're going to see that. And then if you look on this picture as well, this is so important. A core team member called Swarup Podell at Cornell University. So he's there. Obviously, you can see the projector projecting Pi network and our logo, and he's talking in depth. Obviously, it was more like a lecture to students in that university, discussing or enlightening them about Pi network, and some of them obviously getting into coding. So if you can code, you will be involved with Pi network. So he was at Cornell University and was delivering that. And if you go here on this picture, you could see the Pi founders, Chenjao Fan on your left, and Nicholas Kokalis in the middle with a student, obviously probably a software engineering student, and hearing about a University of California, Berkeley hackathon project. So this student was discussing it with them. As you can see, they're standing there, obviously observing, using their brilliant minds to observe exactly what's happening and what the student had done. And obviously they were there to also ensure that they enlightened the people there with respect to Pi network and what they could bring to the table. So you can imagine if hackathon was held, for instance, in these top universities or at these top universities, the students are going to come up with something brilliant, of course, and most of which will be selected. And when they're selected, they join the Pi utility platforms. They become one of the winners, if not winners. They're just selected. And once they're there, you go to your brainstorm tool on our Pi app. You click on it, you find them. You do what you have to do. You know the process. So exactly, things are happening within the enclosed network, and these are one of them. Again, we have other core team members like Nick Amano and Stephanie Grauer. So they obviously were also at University College Berkeley hackathon. So they were doing their thing. You could see them there. And listen, the core team, they do a lot of work. I keep saying that. They do a lot. And you guys don't even have any idea what happens behind the scenes. I've been given some insight into what happens behind the scenes, and I'm impressed by that. Trust me, I am impressed by that. So when people, who are not privy to certain informations are talking, I always say, be patient, because the core team know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. Even my interview with Nicholas Kokalis, I'm going to give you some updates on probably my shorts video, and then we'll see where that goes. But for now, it's all about Pi utility platforms. So you can see that one as well. And then if you look at this picture, you are going to see a core team member, two core team members at Harvard University. These members are Christian Eck and Aurelian Schiltz. So Christian Eck and Aurelian Schiltz, or Schiltz, whichever way you want to pronounce it. So obviously, yeah, they were at Harvard University delivering some lecture or speech. Again, you can see the backdrop. There is Pi Network there. And if you look at what is on that particular screen, let me zoom in here and see what's on the screen. So what are they saying? The most widely distributed cryptocurrency and developer platform for a Web3 world. Web3, obviously, I may do a video correlating it to Pi and the importance of it in what we're doing right now. So looking at all these pictures, obviously, it tells a lot. You understand? They say a picture speaks 1,000 words. Now, these pictures speak a lot. They tell us a lot of things which you can envisage. Now, in the next segment, I'm going to delve deep into what has been happening with respect to, obviously, bartering and how people are using the Pi utility platforms on our Pi app. So I'm going to show you that, sorry, Pi browser app. I'm going to show you, not show you, but I'm going to tell you that in the next segment. I'll be right back. And so I'm back. This is Ray from Race United. Guys, smash that like button, smash the subscriber button, and become a member. Let's watch the membership grow and grow and grow. Now, in this segment, I'm going to talk about Pi bartering. Listen, I've not been live for a while, which means that, and obviously the World Cup is ongoing as and when I'm doing this video. But one thing you don't realize is I do a lot of work behind the scenes when it comes to Pi Network. You understand? I do a lot to help the community by myself, of course. And I do have a few help here and there, little help here and there from other people. If you want me to name names, I could. They would want me to name their names. Chris, Glenn, Mohammed, Lizzie, and Gabriel. All these guys, all these ladies, Evelyn, they're all helping behind the scenes. But you guys have no idea. But I can tell you here and now, it's not just me. We are a team and we're trying to help the community. Now here, what I discovered was there's a lot of bartering going on. Bartering going on. And these barterings are happening in various countries. And I'm excited about that. Trust me, I am. Countries like Senegal, I might put the pictures on the screen for you to see. People have actually set up shop and they're bartering. People, pioneers, of course, are bartering amongst themselves as to what to buy, how much to pay. They deliberate, they come to a consensus, and the payment of the transaction is made. I am happy about that. Do you know what I mean? I am extremely happy about that. However, what we need to happen, now this is so important, what we need to happen is to be able to upgrade, which means that instead of just bartering amongst yourself, rather go create some ecosystem, a utility where you will be able to get recognized, do you know what I mean? And boost the utility platforms. Because remember what Changpeng Zhao said. Remember what he said? He said, if something is used by people, it has value. Generally speaking, the more people who use it, the higher the value and liquidity. Now, we want to maintain liquidity. We want to maintain value of Pi. To do that, I believe for recognition, the best thing to do is to undertake transactions via the Pi utility platforms. And if you do that, it will be much, much better. So if you're selling something, you can advertise it on the various local Pi chain malls and do so. If you're doing that, then it becomes formal. And when it's formal, it helps with the value of Pi. Remember, I'm not saying the price of Pi, the value of Pi and the liquidity of Pi. And that's exactly what CZ said. If you don't know CZ, he is the CEO of Binance. And if you don't know Binance, Binance is the very best when it comes to volume, the very best crypto exchanges amongst the lot. Do you know what I mean? So this is so important. So these Barterings have been taking place in around the globe in various countries, and I'm so excited, to reference the Senegal one, which I know all of you will be interested to see. So if you've looked on your screen previously, you would have seen that I've put it on there for you to see. These are pictures in reference, and obviously the source is from Twitter. So if you go to Twitter, there's a certain account there where you may be able to see it. Do you know what I mean? I think it's called Pi Network Takwa or so. You go there, you will be able to see this particular post. So it's so important. And now let me give you the updates of the Pi utility platform while we're here. So Pi utility platform. The Pi utility platform updates, or the major update I'm talking about, is that the core team are willing to ensure that we go further with our transactions via our Pi utility platforms. Now, it's happening anyway. If you look on the blockchain, you can see the transactions that have been happening. Thousands and thousands and thousands of transactions have been happening over the past month and a bit. And I'm excited about it. I told you months ago that it was going to happen. It began to happen, and it's exciting. Do you know what I mean? It's exciting to see the blockchain, off and running, and with so many transactions happening simultaneously or concurrently. So in saying that, the core team are so excited to let us know that we are on track. We are on track. Based on this, we are on track. The enclosed network is functioning. You understand what I'm saying? It is functioning. And therefore, if that happens, then we will be able to have, like I promised you, like I told you, mass KYC, the date I told you about. If you haven't yet watched it, go watch it in that video that I produced with respect to mass KYC release date. Or I might put it as one of the cards on your screen for you to see. Do you know what I mean? And so in doing so, you will be more inclined to be patient, like we all say, because patience is a virtue. And if you have your patience, it's going to help. And when that happens, we know that we will be heading towards the open network. And trust me, you would want us to head towards the open network whilst we still have our utility platforms functioning and very, very well managed. Do you know what I'm saying? So I am excited about all these things and all the updates that I give you. You need to be excited as well, because Pi has come a long way. We still have so far to go. Do you understand? So it is going to be great. I'm excited. I love what I do for you people, and I know you people love what I do. So let's all come together and share the content. Let's let it go. Let's spread our wings. Let's not let it stay here. It should go far and beyond. And so when people see it, they'll also join us in enjoying this whole thing we're doing. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's be one big happy family. All right? I love you all. The name is Ray. The channel is Rays United. And the word is peace. Guys, keep the faith. Pi is going to be the biggest cryptocurrency there's ever been. I love you all. Bye-bye.